So a month ago now, I made this video. I was telling you guys about all of the rules that I was going to follow while my 2-week exam period was going on. Well, guess what? It wasn't 2 weeks, it was a month, because I failed one exam at the start, and that exam just pushed all of the other ones to a month. Which really wasn't ideal because I had really strict deadlines. I needed to learn for all of those exams. And I felt really bad because I had to leave you guys hanging for the entire month without a video, which really I didn't want to do. But the exams kind of pushed me to it. Okay, so that was enough excuses, and now let's see how those actual rules turned out for myself over the period of the last month, and which one I followed and which ones I didn't. Okay, so I've got it written down on this piece of paper because my memory isn't the best anymore. Rule number 1 was no junk food. I followed this one flawlessly. I didn't do any sweets, I didn't do any like hamburgers, pizzas, or anything like that over I think it's a month and a half now, because I started a bit before I actually did the video just to prove myself that I can. And it's become easier and easier as the time has gone on. Okay, so number 2 is no alcohol. And this was alright because I did go to a few parties with my friends, a few grill parties we had, but I didn't drink anything. They drank a little bit, but not to the extent we used to, so it was pretty easy just to keep myself away from the alcohol and just enjoy the atmosphere. I figured out that if you're in the near of some people who drink a lot, then the drunkenness kind of gets to you without drinking even, so you have a good time with them. So number 3 was getting at least 180 grams of protein per day, which was pretty easy too. I didn't have trouble with this because I ate a lot of unfatted curd, which one of these, which is like 200 grams, has like 30 grams of protein, so I just ate a ton of those, and also my brother bought some protein powder, so that made it a lot easier. Number 4 was 3 liters of water daily, which I didn't really stick to because I was getting around 2.5 liters of water maybe. I was always forgetting. I set in the last video that I was going to set a timer on my phone, an app that's going to remind me and stuff, but I absolutely forgot about that, and I just tried my best to really drink the first thing in the morning and then drink later in the afternoon. Not right in front of sleeping because that disrupts your sleep, but just a few hours before, like an hour or two, so I could get enough water in. I was probably getting those 2 liters, but I'm going to do my best to improve that. And if I find any tips to make it easier, I will for sure share it with you. So number 5, 6, 7 and 8 were all exercise routines that I was supposed to do every second day, and to be honest with you, I didn't do pretty much any of these every second day. The first one was leg stretching, which I didn't do at all, and I really need to get into it because I still ran a lot of kilometers. I'm starting really to feel all of the pain in my knees, and I don't have the mobility that I used to have. So I need to get back to doing this routine. I will probably start doing it every 3rd day because that's way easier than doing it every 2nd or every 1st day. And I'm gonna update you guys with the progress on that. Next up are 100 push-ups, 30 pull-ups, and 30 dips. I didn't do these like every 2nd day. I didn't do that many push-ups either. I need to do more push-ups. Then with the pull-ups and dips, I actually did those, but not every 2nd day, but probably every 3rd day, with my back training, my chest training, and my tricep training. And I started to implement them in sets from 5 to 8 and doing like 30 or 40 of them. And they're really starting to improve. Actually, I'm really surprised how fast the progress is going on the dips, which I used to make like 3 dips and then I was finished. I couldn't do any more. And it was kind of off because I could actually lift a pretty decent amount on the bench press or with dumbbells, but dips just were behind, and now they're not so much behind, but they're still a bit behind. I really need to start doing them with a few more weights, like grabbing 5 kg plates to myself and doing it with them. So number 9 was getting 7 hours of sleep, which I'm happy to tell you I actually did. I raised my average up to like 7 hours and 15 minutes maybe, because I was getting about 7 hours and 45 minutes of sleep each night. Except for the night before the exam, because most of those days, because the train was leaving really early in the morning and I was going to bed really late in the night, I was getting probably like 5 hours of sleep, maybe. I was getting like 4 to 5. But and on the other days, I really stuck to a schedule and really did myself good with all of the sleep that I was getting. Let me tell you, it really improved my mood and also some of my performance in the gym, which I really didn't expect. I know most people tell you that sleep has to do a lot with exercising, but I didn't think to this degree because it improved it a lot. Number 10 was 10 minutes of breath work or meditating or whatever you want to call it per day. I didn't even come close to doing it every day, but I did it at least like 2 to 3 times per week, which was pretty decent and was a really good starting point. I'm now starting to do it like 5 to 6 times a week when I don't forget. I'm going to improve on that too. Don't worry, videos coming up on all of these subjects. And the last one is reading 10 pages a day, which I read probably like 10 pages over the last month, because all of the exams and all of the schoolwork I had to do and all of that just crumbled up, and I had enough reading of the schoolwork and didn't bother to read anything else after that. I mostly always learned in the evening and then went straight to sleep. So I had time to do it, but I didn't dedicate the time to do it. But now I started reading this book, which is The Oxygen Advantage, and it's pretty decent. I'm like 30 pages in maybe, and it's gotten really interesting over the past few pages. It's basically about breathing while you're exercising and while you're doing pretty much anything else. I will tell you some details on that in an upcoming video too. Okay, so this is gonna be it for today, and if you have any more questions or ideas what I should do for videos, let me know in the comments below. And if you joined me on this challenge, let me know how your progress went. And we'll do a checkup next month with some added rules that I will discuss in a future video. Till then, see you next time. Bye bye!